Now it may come as a nice surprise for you to learn what the new show is going to be on the channel. Or it's going to be something that you've kind of known for a while, in which case, who are you and how are you so sure in the future when I myself wasn't actually completely decided until yesterday? Either way, I hope you enjoy. Now, a very small disclaimer would be that I tried watching this a little bit ago. Unfortunately, the recording failed, so damn. Good news though, I only got a few minutes in, and so, apart from the preliminary 5 minutes or so, everything is brand new and fresh. I'm looking forward to it. Let's have a look at Mob Psycho. I like the art style so far. Pen and ink over watercolour. And, okay, I don't like the faces in the rock. And, I do like One Punch Man, and I have seen quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, I've seen some of One's web art, so I do love it every time. The slight effects that are being put on across these monsters, like the foil effect you get on stickers and cards and whatnot. And that reminds me, I've not played Majora's Mask in quite a few years. All of the monsters that we've seen so far are very kind of low budget, but creepy as hell. Ping. And that's when existence ceased to be. And as someone that holds science quite high, I would like the supernatural and spirits and whatnot to be a thing in reality. You know, some that can manifest or even, you know, affect reality, but so far nothing's been proven to even be possible, let alone exist. Yeah, I don't think I could prepare myself for even a second time for seeing that face. Like a true businessman. Of course, if they tried going for the cheaper options, they might just have to have successive callouts. He is quite good at playing on people's fear and emotions. Chotto matte! Is it something just of this world where everyone is... They have to be a complete dingo? And considering how he acts around people, I'm surprised he hasn't, especially with comments like that, hasn't faced any physical repercussions. And I believe I said it before, but that the line art being green here. Well, no, there's just a very powerful spirit over in that direction. If it's not the one I'm focusing on, all the better. He's very fast on his feet, or even if he shouldn't be believable. Again, he loves his butt-face jokes. I wonder if that guy's a relative of the butt-chinned kid. Cocky bully. He's got to have some impressive leg muscles to be able to kill himself on the ceiling. If you actually look at how high the ceiling is in this building. Huh. Have they already paid in advance though? And I love the oil paint type thing there. I have seen several things where a spirit's weakness is salt. But it does look like he can't cheap out on it. Of course, calling the titular hero. Now we just, kick back and relax for a bit. How unassuming. Poor Afro Ghost. Spectacular. Mob. He's done quite well to find Mob and enlist his services. And it is around this time which I figured out the recording broke, so I actually get to enjoy the theme tune this time. I will say, from what I heard, I've never heard counting being so banging. It's saying that the artwork in this is stylized is, to put it lightly. At times it's almost as if they didn't care, and at the others they're going overboard. And I've said it before in other things, but I love it when things go pencil scratching, when things get serious. And we don't reach the conclusion of the counting. Oh, he is actually getting paid for a job well done. A whole 300 yen. Did you really need my help? How long will he be able to get away with those kind of excuses? I really hope that he does actually do something in the way of training him, other than just taking advantage. Mob's explosion. If that's not setting things up for the future. How much do they spend on cutlery? Is that something we all have to deal with? I don't remember puberty being that kind of troublesome. An actually good family dynamic going on. It's a problem when you have vast psychic abilities, I guess. Seasoning City, salt. Okay, I get her being. I get her being portrayed in a good manner and all the others as vegetables. I think I preferred those faces over the reality. Are you not going to mention anything about the guy who's asleep? Mathematics was something that I was relatively good at during school. There is a difference between being uncoordinated and being... It might have been better if you weren't there. What's going on at this? Is this an actual job? And not some low-level spirit? I saw that the mob explosion rose just now. Was that due to just him being called out? Or just a time differential? It's kind of like how haunted hotels and whatnot advertise themselves to draw in customers. You would think that in a world where spirits and whatnot exist and people can tangibly prove it. Well, no, it wouldn't surprise me if someone tried to monopolize the situation and make money. And all of the Like the background here where it's painted with ink over the top. I love it. Should you really be going by yourself? Since you are number one most useless? Easily distracted? Does he have ADHD or something? Almost let slip there, didn't you? Amazing might be overpraising him. Pity pity. There's an actual threat. Are you bricking it right now, considering you're now about to walk headfirst into it? Is this really a situation where you should bring a middle schooler? Even if he's getting paid. You knew you were going to a tunnel, why didn't you bring lights? Yeah, do you sense aura through smell? I want to see what the world looks like from his perspective. Trying to regain composure. Yep, just skulk away. Although, do you really think it's a good idea to make too much of a distance between you two? Yes, he's come down. Is that Saitama? Yes, someone came down the tunnel in front of you. And quite like One Punch Man, do the spirits of this world, because I saw he had some sort of something mechanical on his back, do they have a gimmick? Wow, they are some very combustible motorbikes. Is the teacher going to do well in this situation? He did say support him from behind, so... I'll let you leave. As long as you promise not to do anything bad. Although don't use salt again. At least did you purchase some good product? Actually. Oh, it did actually do it. Nice. Are you surprised? I'm melting. Don't act as if it was your doing. Huh? Hopefully this is just like a spirit of the tunnel thing and not going to be a reoccurring, like, friendly spirit, because just melt him. Resigning himself to his fate. Maybe they weren't such bad spirits. Okay. There's only so many times where he can bluff his way through. So an ancient spirit of... But you were a banana peel. Just step on him. But if there's a ancient spirit of the mountains that kills anyone that comes near, how did the tunnel get built? Giving himself a battle stance. Okay. Did that thing literally manifest from just nerves and eyes and build its body around it? Not only the line work, but negative line work. Wow. It's quite a lot of junk. It's gonna take a while to clean out the tunnel. Yeah. He's just your average middle school student. Self-proclaimed. Souvenir from when they were alive. So is part of this not only going to be ridding the world of evil spirits, but also fulfilling the last regrets? Don't get distracted again. Do not actually pay attention to the schedule beforehand. Mob isn't completely unaware. He's going to be easily taken advantage of if he thinks everyone is telling the truth all the time. Trying to... So he's only allowed two. Looks like someone was definitely taking advantage of the situation there and trying to save money. Puppy? Why was there a flying puppy? I wonder if Mob's outward appearance of not showing any emotions is hiding a bubbling cauldron of annoyance and anger at, the reigning #1 psychic in the world, Rengan. But Mob's a good boy. He follows the rules, at least. He, follows what people tell him. And he's got a head on his shoulders where he actually listens to the spirits and whatnot when they're trying to give advice. And is there going to be an exponential power increase of the spirits that they come across, and having to face like some world-ending disaster? And also, Mob's home life and school life seem separate from all the goings-on with the spirits of this world, so are we going to get those two separate branching type things, where we follow his day-to-day routine and see Mob probably being belittled at some point, and then transit over to him curb stomping the ever-loving bejesus out of some poor spirit guy. And at 25% power level, he bends spoons without his own will or acknowledgement. So maybe that comment earlier about how he'll melt the surroundings if during an exorcism, if he doesn't hold himself back, would actually apply to Mob, and the surroundings being the entire planet. Or space, time, everything. And so if you enjoyed Mob Psycho and you want to see more, make sure you keep up with the channel by subscribing and turning on notifications. I'm pretty sure that you'll probably never miss an upload that way, as long as YouTube does its job. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment down below. It will definitely help me be able to gauge your interaction and, know if I need to step up my game. All I can say for sure is that I am both excited and positively horrified at what I might see in the future with this show. And that's just based on people's faces. Hopefully I'll see you there. And now that all of that excitement is out of the way, please allow me to extend a branch of gratitude to my Patreons. They are definitely the kosher rock salt to my store-bought variety. And so, to Florida Taku, Sal, Raywin, Yuki Ali, Aegis TR, Dynamed 1997, Luis Almanza, Aisha M, and everyone else. Thank you.